All right, we got
Selena Gomez. Lose you to love me.
Apparently, this was shot on an iPhone.
Oh, yeah?
Based on the hashtag. See what she got.
I mean, the quality on the iPhone is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially nowadays.
You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first and you adored it. Set fires to my forest and you let it burn. Sang off key in my chorus, cause it wasn't yours. I saw the signs and
I think that line's so important because it's basically saying like you didn't put the work in because it wasn't yours. Like you kind of half-assed what was like essentially like her work.
I see. See, I looked at it differently. I looked at a person just not being on the same beat as her.
On the same page?
Yeah.
I see. I even like that forest line.
I love that it's in black and white too.
Yeah.
It puts like a very clean feel to it.
and you let it burn. Sang off key in my chorus, cause it wasn't yours. I saw the signs and I ignored it. Rose-colored glasses are distorted. Set fire to my purpose, and I let it burn. You got off in the hurting when it wasn't yours. Yeah, we'd always go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find me.
I like that line.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the epitome of like someone coming out of a relationship, and because their identity was so deeply tied into that relationship, they literally lost themselves. So when they separated from that relationship, they were able to grow as an individual because they weren't tied to anything. So you kind of force yourself to grow on your own. And essentially, I think that's when people do the majority of their growing, whether like you're single and not in a relationship, or you kind of step away from a company and you start doing your own thing. So anytime like you're on any journey alone, like I think it takes a lot more character development, I would say, because you don't have anything to lean on.
Yeah, you actually can make your own choices.
Yeah, you have to make your own choices. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But to grow, like it's one of those things that's uncomfortable, but over time it's extremely beneficial, I think.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I think everyone knows that, like, it's important to stay independent even walking into a relationship. But I think it's something that we just can't help because we naturally want to... I think we naturally want to make everyone happy. And so when we're in a relationship, sometimes we do change and kind of lose ourselves because it's no longer about you. It's about the two of you. Yeah. So I think it's sometimes inevitable.
Yeah, but I think it's also like balance.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you have a balance, then like obviously like we're social creatures. We have to socialize. Like it's actually embedded in us. Like we need that to be happy, right? But like
the canary.
Yeah. But if you can find that balance where you're still growing, you have your like time alone, but then you still have like your social life, I think that's where the majority of people need to be.
And that's why I think people should never rush into relationships.
Yeah.
Burden when it wasn't yours. Yeah, we'd always go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find me. This dancer was killing me softly. I needed to hate you to love me, yeah. To love, yeah. To love, yeah. To love you. I needed to lose you
Isn't it interesting that like all those things had to happen? Like she had to lose this person in order to love herself. She had to hate this person in order to love herself. Like the fact that it had to happen makes me feel like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Because like how else do we learn if we can't learn from the mistakes?
Yeah, I agree.
To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. I needed to lose you to love me. I gave my all and they all know it. You turned me down and now it's showing. And 2 months you replaced us. Like it was easy, made me think I deserved it. In the thick of healing, yeah. We'd always go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find me. This dancer was killing me softly. I needed to hate you to love me, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. I needed to lose you to love me, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. I needed to lose you to love me. You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first and you adored it. Set fires to my forest and you let it burn. Sang off key in my chorus. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. I needed to hate you to love me, yeah. To love, love.
Yo, even that line, like, to love, love. Like, it's such a reflection on how you are as a person, like, internally, right? Because, like I've heard people say, like, especially, like, at a younger age, where, like, oh, I hate love, right? Because, like, of what comes with that, right? That, like, has that duality also. But, like, if you're a toxic person, love can be very hard for you to deal with because it's also a reflection of how hard it is to deal with your own internal shit. So I like, at first when she sang the chorus, I thought it was purposely like double, just love, love, to emphasis love, but it's actually like to love, love.
Like to love the idea.
Yeah, does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
to love, love.
Yeah.
Like love being a verb and a noun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's interesting.
I find it interesting how like now you realize that like her image is kind of distorted. Like there's like a lot of doubles of her and like she's not always facing straight, and I think it's reflecting her thoughts or her feelings. Like it's showing that she's changing in some way.
Yeah, this was beautifully shot because it's a dark song. So
Yeah.
like the black and white really complements like what she's trying to paint. And then like the different, like she fades into like the different emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Needed to hate you to love me, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. I needed to lose you to love me. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. To love, yeah.
Like you notice like there's certain parts of her facial expression where she seems confused, and then certain parts of the video where she's like very confident, like saying like I got over it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if you pick up on like the facial expressions.
Yeah, like at this
Like
moment
here.
she's smiling as if like she's okay.
Like it didn't faze me, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then there's other moments when she's just like fed up or just like I can't believe this happened.
Yeah. So it was definitely super thought out the way she shot this video, as simple as it is.
Yeah.
There was a lot of thought put into it.
To love, love, yeah. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. And now the chapter is closed and done. To love, love, yeah. To love, yeah. To love, yeah. And now it's goodbye for us.
Yo, she killed that.
And like even in the ending, like that one like piano key, and I think it's from like the grand piano. It's just I don't know what it symbolizes, but like it was just so significant because you didn't hear much of it until the end. It's like the
Yeah.
grand finale or something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they did a really good job with this.
Shot on an iPhone. Meow.